Hello Pisces, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy bringing you your November 2024 general reading. We are looking roughly at the first half of November, and this reading is for you, the water sign of Pisces. I hope everyone's doing well. As always, thank you for being here, for taking the time to watch these videos and making yourself part of the gift it is to be able to create them. For those of you who like, share, and subscribe, my gratitude to you as well. Thank you. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this video is for you and cross-watchers. If you're cross-watching for a Piscean, this video is also relevant and important to you. It's a general reading. It may resonate a little differently for everyone who watches. Take what resonates for you. Leave the rest behind, of course. If you know any or all of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, it's always helpful to watch those videos as well for additional insight or perspective into your situation. If you find that something really does resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at it and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself, or perhaps as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a reading with me or more information about that, you can email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also get that contact information by clicking the description of this video or the word that says more, and you'll see that there as well. I would love to hear from those of you who want to reach out. I can usually respond quickly the same day or within 24 hours with more information. I offer lots of choices in reading options. I cover all areas of life, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spreads. There's a little something in there for everyone. And I'm pretty diligent and focused on timely scheduling of readings because this is all I do. I do this full time. So if you're interested, email me. Okay, Pisces, let's see what the first half of November 2024 is bringing in for you. For those of you who like to know, I am using the Royal Deluxe Tarot and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. Pisces. We begin with the Four of Swords. Taking a step back from a challenging situation or feeling worn out by a challenging situation. Eight of Cups. You very much want to leave something behind that is dissatisfying for you, or it's exhausting for you. You're done. You want to leave it behind. You want to walk away. You're tired of a certain situation. You want to leave it behind. It's not serving you any longer. Next, we have the Empress. Fertility, abundance, conception. For some of you, it might mean literal conception, fertility, pregnancy, all of that. For others of you, it's a green light for starting anything new. And for some of you, it may represent a specific person. It could be a mother figure, or somebody who embodies like the divine, feminine, nurturing, lovely, beautiful, full of possibility and potential. With the Six of Coins. The Six of Coins is all about gift giving and gift receiving, being open to giving and receiving. It's a card of gift giving, charity, sharing yourself, not just like money, but talents, gifts, encouraging other people with those. It may be that somebody or you, it feels like for many of you, this Empress is a specific person, and they might be part of a couple. And you might be the Empress, Pisces, or it might be this person and possibly their mate is having an influence on you. This is like encouraging. This would be like a patron or patroness of like somebody that they believe in their skills, their knowledge, their artistic abilities, whatever, and they're encouraging them and giving them also, or exposing them to the resources they need to kind of open that path up for them. In some way. It might not be a specific artistic pursuit, could be anything. The Knight of Cups, opportunities driven by love, support, encouragement, or the focus on achieving action in this area. Might be a love romance offer. The Three of Cups. This is like beautiful energy, Pisces. This is kind of an environment, a community energy here. Positive social connections in your community. It might be on just a purely artistic and creative level. It might be the creation or support of a community that encourages people to express themselves creatively and inspirationally. You might be part of that who's encouraging it and supporting it. You might be part of that who's being on the beneficial or receiving end of that. For some of you, you may also find it might be or you may also find new love, new romance within a community of some kind. Some of you may be being specifically set up in the hopes that you'll connect with someone. I mean, which could be like a specifically focused singles group, or it could just be in a community of like-minded people or people who share some kind of common interest or goal or direction. You may find an unexpected partnership or a romantic connection there as well. And it may be that those people that are kind of behind the scenes or organizing things have that in mind, because I'm getting set up for some of you. Interesting. For others of you, it may not have anything to do with, romantic attachments, but it's definitely a social energy, a community energy for people to meet and exchange and kind of help encourage and lift each other up. It feels like it has a specific sponsor or sponsors to this as well. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus is the Three of Wands. It's a card of growth and expansion, right? Laying the groundwork and starting to see your efforts paying off. The Three Wands represent the efforts the person has already put into whatever it is they wanted, right? And you can see some of that is starting to pay off because the wands that they've planted are starting to sprout, some green leaves. They're starting to, to flower, to which will eventually show fruit, right? They're watching that ship come in. It's not there yet, but it's definitely on its way, feeling very hopeful, positive, and optimistic about the future. Growth and expansion. Change is coming in, and it's a positive change. Should you choose to take it? I mean, free will, free agency, we can all self-determine, right? But, when it's positive change, even if it's scary, when it's positive change, my vote is always yes. In such circumstances, Pisces, fortune favors the bold. Okay, let's take a look at that overall energy of the Three of Wands. The Emperor, the Empress's natural mate. You could be one of these two, or they could be two. They could be a person or people that's influential for you. The Emperor and the Empress, they're a natural pairing, of course. They have significant status, authority, seniority, decision-making ability. They're able to make things happen. In the tarot, they govern the kingdoms, which are each ruled by a king and queen, but everybody's under the Emperor and the Emperor because they rule the empire of all the kingdoms, right? Very Game of Thrones-y kind of, right? But again, you might be part of this power couple, and they typically have the resources to get things done or to make things happen, not only for themselves, but for other people. Or you may be on the receiving end. There's a sense of giving birth to something new here, but because it's a general reading, what that actually means is going to vary, right? But the fundamental energy remains the same. Ten of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So, like with these first two cards of the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups, it's quite clear that you want to leave something behind that is no longer satisfying for you. It's not working for you. It's exhausting. You're done with it. You want to move on, right? The Ten of Wands speaks of that as well. It speaks of, okay, I can carry this burden no longer. It's too heavy. It's overwhelming. This is about coming to the end of a cycle so that a burden can be lifted and trying to figure out what the best way to do that is, with the Ace of Swords, which is new ideas and epiphanies on how to do that. Again, there's a sense here of needing to alleviate the pressure and the burden and figuring out what that is. It may be that going to some kind of community or group of some kind is what brings that new idea to you. Again, how this works out specifically is going to vary. But I do feel that there's at least one person and possibly a couple that has some kind of influence in this in a positive way. For a small portion of you, this is just about the journey and the celebration of literal conception and fertility, like getting pregnant, having babies kind of thing. For others of you, it's giving birth to something completely different. Well, not completely different. Same joy, same expansion feeling, love, artistic, creative pursuits. Some of you, a combination of both within a community setting. Let's take a look at that Four of Swords and Eight of Cups, because you got to leave something behind. Some kind of load needs to be lightened here, and it is. Change is coming in. Oh, Eight of Cups again. Really want to leave something behind. Ace of Wands, and have an exciting new beginning that has you more fired up, because the Ace of Wands is the Ace of Fire. This is a new beginning, the start of a new path. Fire is passion and desire and excitement and enthusiasm and creativity and inspiration. Something definitely hasn't worked for you in the past or leading up till now. Let's take a look at the Empress and the Six of Coins. Giving, charity, nurturing growth and expansion, gift giving, gift receiving, and being open and more open to both aspects of that. Very nurturing energy here. The Lovers, goodness. That Two of Cups. We have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Again, general reading, many versions of this story. The Empress and the Emperor is already an indication of a couple, right? It may be a couple that is like creating an environment for like-minded people to come together and exchange ideas and growth and nurture and support each other's ideas, create creative things, inspirational things, even love and romance things as well. It may be that this is just about one couple kind of going through their own growth and expansion energy, but I am getting a strong sense of celebration, people coming together, like-minded spirits in a social community. Page of Cups, Six of Wands, encouraging growth, success, victory. Some of you, it's being set up like romantically, like set up on a date or invited to an event where they're hoping people will kind of meet and form their own connections. It's some variation of that. Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups. Ace of Cups. All right, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups. This is like, Seven of Cups, potential and possibility, right? So, just these cards themselves, Pisces, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Cups, just those themselves automatically bring forth the image of a social gathering, a party, specifically designed or additionally designed in the hope that like-minded people will come together and form romantic attachments. It's right there. Some of you, it could be like a dinner party or you've been invited to something and they've invited somebody else that they think might be a great match and they want to see what happens, right? Again, for others of you, it's more artistic, creative energy within a social community energy, but there's also might be love there for those of you as well. Four of Wands, happy home reunions, social gatherings and celebrations with friends and family, weddings. That might be specific to somebody as well. So, geez, what beautiful energy. I think really all you have to do here is just kind of try and maintain your balance in the midst of this and not, get pulled into one or other crazy direction. Just kind of hang tight and see what happens, because something is coming up. The overall energy is the Three of Wands, which speaks to what you have done, and it also speaks to a very temporary time of waiting, but you're feeling really good about what's coming down, the pikeway. So, yeah. All right. Any final guidance, message, advice from Spirit? Beautiful energy. Whatever it is that has gone wrong, hasn't worked out, boy, is that changing almost in a heartbeat here. the Hanging Man and the Eight of Wands. This is Spirit saying you may feel like this right now. Of course, time being fluid, some of you may already be going through this, but you may feel like this right now, but change is coming and it's coming in quick. Three of Wands again. It's on the horizon. You can see it coming in. It's coming in quick. Temperance. Maintain your balance, which is like being in the middle of that seesaw or teeter-totter of life, right? The outside arms represent things we have no control over, sometimes unexpected things, people, places, situations we can't control. If we allow them to pull us out of our center and get all crazy, we'll lose our balance on those outside arms because they're always going up and down. We can't control them. Sometimes our own emotions and impulses want to pull us there, right? But it's about staying in the center, learning how to shift, adapt, and adjust, but not actually leave your center. So don't do anything too crazy during this time period. Just kind of keep your cool, maintain your balance. Change is coming in. It's coming in hot. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Those are your messages for the first half of November 2024. I hope they resonated for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. For those of you for whom it did resonate, hit home. If you'd like to take a deeper dive on something, pull the curtain back and take a deeper look at it and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you resonate with a reading style and you're interested in a reading. Either way, you can email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also see that contact information by clicking the description of this video or the word that says more. You'll see that there. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of readings. Until then, stay well, stay safe. Hope to see you back here again soon. And I hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.